Chen came into the program several years ago, and she came in as a new resident of the United States. She was coming in from China, and she barely spoke English, so she had a great deal to catch up on when she got here. But she has a marvelous work ethic, and I think that's what sustains her most of the time. She learned to speak English. I think it took, what, 2-3 years. She speaks beautiful English now, and her writing skills are gorgeous. I'm so proud of her because she's moving not only through an undergraduate program, she'll graduate in May, and she's been accepted to graduate school, which really is a credit to her because she just works so hard for the things that she wants. Sometimes I think my job is to slow her down a little bit when she's pushing too hard.
Chen, and I am NCAA Women Division I platform champion from 2010, and I'm a student from IUPUI. I started diving when I was like 7, and it's a long story. Like, I actually started to do the gymnastics when I was 5, and then the first day I walked in, my gymnastic coach told me, for the highest goal for all the athletes you have to focus on is to go to Olympic. So I thought that was my dream. Then I work for I practice for Olympics, and I practiced gymnastics, and then we found out like I'm not really fitting in that sport. So I switched to diving.
We had done a great deal of rehearsal for that meet, sort of saying, what if it comes down to the last dive? We had a lot of what ifs going on. What if it comes down to the last dive and all you have to do is put the last dive in to win? And we just looked at each other and said, yeah, that's possible. That could happen. So we rehearsed it day after day after day. We'd run the list and then get to the last dive, and I'd look at her and say, this is it. This is the dive that will win the meet. And I don't know if it was that she knew it was going to work out that way or if I knew it was going to work out that way, but we rehearsed it. And then all of a sudden, there she was. She was winning the meet. We knew she just needed the last dive. And I could see the look in her face when I was standing on deck. I could see the look in her face that she knew that this was the dive that we had rehearsed. I mean, and I saw her roll her head to the side, and I think she just wanted to say to me, Doki, this is it. This is what all of the rehearsal was for. And she took a breath, and she went into the calm state that she can go into before she does a great dive. And took off, and I know my heart was in my throat all the way down, and it just went in, and I looked at the scoreboard thinking, did she do it, did she do it? And up came the score. She had done it. She had won nationals, and it was amazing. And I just thought, oh, I'm so glad we rehearsed that last dive as a stressor that we knew would happen, and because it did work.
I set up the goal for like every different period of my life. I think NCAA just the part of it, because the first year I got the 4th, and then I want to move up towards the forward, got to improve myself, and then I just say, okay, I want to win for next year because I love the coaches here, the teammate here, and all the people in the department I really love. And it's kind of like my second home here. It's hard to leave. And then I know, like, I have to do something for them. And then I realize maybe if I got the championship title, that was the best way to pay them back, you know. I think that all the athletes, they cannot show their fear or they're nervous too than other people. You have to show your confidence. And they also, all the athletes, they have their own way to make themselves relax during the meet. So for me, probably dance is the way to helping me relax, and just like okay, have a couple seconds. I don't really need to like stress out for the me.